Hello, my name is Wendy and today we are riding from Kibwezi to Voi and this is me before the rides. Let's see how it's gonna be because today's a pretty tough day. A shorter ride than yesterday, but see you there. Hello, welcome to Being Wendy. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that bell button to get notified anytime I post a video. It's free and it supports my channel. So we're covering the Baiskeli Safaris Nairobi to Diani tour. This is the day 2. This is from Kibwezi to Voi. This is like the most, to me, it's the craziest in terms of challenge. Like, it's most challenging in my opinion. It's also the most I think that's when you feel like you want to quit the most. That was just my experience last year, and this year actually I quit on this tour. It was, yeah, the plan is to do 100 and around 30 kilometers. It's not as long as the first day, which was 188, but the challenge is you're going across Savo, and going across Savo has its highs and its lows. So the plan for the ride includes leaving Kibwezi around 7 in the morning. You don't leave too early, and that's because you don't want to interact with the animals when you get to Savo, because we're in the evenings and early morning. Even the lions come to the road, so you want to be there when it's a bit warm, when they are back, not so close to the road. And yes, so you go from Kibwezi to Mtitwande, which is approximately 40 kilometers. Already this stretch is pretty dry, you can tell, and the towns are not so densely populated. There's also so much traffic, like trucks. It's crazy, but it's quite, I love this stretch actually. It doesn't have a lot of challenges. Also 7 a.m. is a good time to be cycling. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, you're visible, you're a little comfortable. So yeah, I think I actually really like this part. So you have lunch come breakfast come lunch. Your second round of breakfast, because the next 80 kilometers thereabout, there's no town in between, so you're moving, and there's no town, no buildings, there's nothing, literally no sign of human life. It's just the vast savannah of Savo. It's insane, but it's amazing because we see wildlife. Yeah. For me, I stopped at 90 kilometers. Number one, I felt like I couldn't do it. Mentally I was so defeated. I guess there was a lot going on in my brain. I was trying to figure out what, just a lot of things, because I was planning. I realized planning and being on the bike don't go hand in hand. My business partner was also on the bike, so I was like, it doesn't make sense for both of us to be here. But the truth is, physically I was out of it. I couldn't do it. I think I could, but I mentally I wasn't willing to convince myself that I want to keep doing it. I just said after 90 kilometers, the 40 that remained, I was like, you know what, I'm out. Let me end it here. Then we'll figure out if we want to move forward with this or not. So that was where I ended my ride for the rest of the tour. I didn't cycle beyond, call it man eaters. Don't man eaters. I only cycled a few kilometers. Then I quit. Called the chase car driver. He came and picked me up, and then we continued. So yeah, that's where my journey ended. Look at the zebras just on the side of the road in Savo. Gorgeous. I think you want to cycle in the Savo because of the beautiful wildlife. It's madness, and I think it really pushes your mind. This day really tries you, and I think as a cyclist it makes you feel like there's nothing you can't do after you've crossed Savo. Like for me it was like, I've done Savo, there's nothing I can't do, and it shaped my mind that way when I did it last year. So even this year, when people ended it, they were like, what was that? Because there's heat, there's wind. We had numerous stops, but then you can't stop for too long because you're literally in the middle of the national park. So just to be careful. But then we saw elephants literally just on the road. We saw zebras, are very beautiful, and I think we saw a giraffe. I don't remember, but mostly zebras are normally just on the road. And then a few kilometers after getting into Savo, like 10 kilometers in, there's always like 3 or 2 elephants on the right side. This is when you're going to Mombasa. Always like 2 elephants. This time I only saw one because I think there was actually like a bushfire that had happened maybe a few days before we got there, because we could see the grass was burnt. So I bet maybe that's why the wildlife aren't also as close to the road, because there's nothing to eat. And maybe it's, I don't know. I don't understand wildlife like that, but I'm really willing to learn.
Hey, mmeniua leo. Hiyo ni speed ya 20. Nimekwambia weke 40. Unalai? Tunafanya driver ndio huyu. Nataka kufika haraka. Tunafanya gradual.
At this time, my friend Nira had gotten so tired, so she literally told the chase car driver to hop on her bike and then she'll drive, because the car was so full of clothes, and the other chase car was quite a some distance back. So that's how we ended up with Ayla on the road and Nira driving the car. I'm telling you, there's always so much drama during this ride. I love it, but we had such a great time. So we got to Voi pretty late. I don't know why. Last year I think we got there a bit earlier. This year we made a stop at just the only building we saw. They had some sodas. People just wanted some shade, so we stopped there for a minute. So I think that is what took time, because we arrived in Voi at around 5 p.m. thereabout. But wherever we stay is just so close to town, so it wasn't so crazy to maneuver or get to. But yeah, so the second day was a success. For an organizer, I was pleased. No accidents, just a few punctures here and there that managed to be fixed very quickly. We had a great time. I had a great time. But but we had all sorts of drama, but not like drama, like crazy drama, but like just some funny stuff going on. When people get tired and they're hungry, they're moody, they make all sorts of faces. They make it's insane, it's mad, and that's why we love doing this. We chose to ride our bikes. We chose to travel with our bikes as the means of transport. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. See you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Here we feel the fear and we do it anyway, all day, every day. Bye.